I should double the patrols, just in case.
Good call, Damien. Hello, everyone. My name is Geralt. This is Damien.
Audacious rat, the Cintrian. But we'll get him.
We're good friends now. And because of that, we need to go nighttime shopping for clothes. Must look good for Anna Henrietta. She wants us to go to this little soiree.
Who's next?
Wow. Enthusiastic strumpets. So we're gonna do some shopping really quickly under the cover of darkness. What is this? Are you serious?
What? Lost your nerve?
That'll do. Not a whole lot these guys are gonna be able to do.
Look lively! Rush at him, boys! We can do it!
They're all named too, so there must be something different about these guys.
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Yep. They're coming for us. Contract on a Witcher. Yeah, that's us. I wonder if we changed our haircut or something.
Yes,
if that would be
Talk to the commander.
reflected, or if we could throw them off. Okay, Roach.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot.
To the fashion store.
Values peace and quiet.
Did that guard just yell at me in rhyme? Pretty sure that happened. Suspicious? Looks like Yennefer a bit. Excuse me, Ponce.
Ow! Berries working.
The people in this area are a little bit... How do we say it? Weird? For lack of a better term. Okay, Roach, that's enough. You're clearly in a mood. This place better be open. 5 minutes to 10. 4 minutes to 10.
A Witcher stands to best.
3 minutes to 10. I'm pretty sure they close at 10. We need to get in there. And, oh god. Ah! We're in. Pierre?
Sacre bleu! It's a crime! You're from the north, that's painfully clear.
Okay, thanks.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
Okay, let's try something on here.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
This is probably going to be super expensive. We actually have a decent amount of money, but we're trying to put that towards our new Grandmaster gear. However, this looks kind of cool. What is this? Beauclair doublet. That looks good. Beauclair boots. That looks good. Beauclair pants. Yep. And he's got more of these masks. I wonder if we need these for this soiree. They're cheap. I'm pretty sure we own these already. However.
Thanks. Think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
So, let's see how we look, shall we? We look damn good. Look at that. Royal lineages. I think we've actually read this book in the past. Look at the mirrors. Yeah, look at those. Perfect reflections. We look great. Okay, thank you, Pierre. Ooh, we're going to meet somebody of prestigious. Whoa, Roach! Somebody of prestigious nature in in a very fancy alleyway with our super fantastic new clothes.
The butcher of Lafayette
Won't be sketchy at
called to be
all.
the savior of Toussaint.
These hooded women are everywhere. There's some type of conspiracy happening, I think.
My heart
Reginald Aubrey has returned.
I'm my
Not
own
to be
master
missed.
with a bottle
Buy
in
your
front
tickets
of me.
now.
This is
What is they call you? Gervant.
Yes, they call me Gervant. You nailed it. I'm Gervant of Rivia.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Those floating lanterns, that's cool. She probably stood us up. Or she saw what we were wearing. She's like, I'll pass. Hello.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
Oh, I knew it.
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
And do the masks serve any other purpose?
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Okay, let's do this then.
Let's
Party
go.
time.
Soiree started.
Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
Yeah, no, good thing I planned that in advance.
How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution.
Totally should have cut our
Come,
hair.
it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Okay, what are these performances?
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Khaleesi.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
Okay, I want to see all of them.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now.
I think they're wearing the same
but I can
earrings.
give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
That's not going to be easy.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaveri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Okay, well, we definitely want to take part in the entertainments.
The what is not enough.
Oh, he's proposing. Or apologizing. Both are very similar. Whoa.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you.
Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its
Throw
creative
paintballs.
side.
Well, you and Mother.
Oh, cool.
Silence. The artist must focus.
Come on. Ah, here.
Got it. It's the soiree.
It's not a landscape you can. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
You guys will never understand my art.
Blood is all eyes. Yellow. Should you tire of
It's obvious.
Drop them in the pail and grab a different. Should you tire of these humans, drop them in the pail and grab a different.
Okay, let's go green.
That green, lush and verdant.
That yellow turned like orange.
To vines and to wine.
The colors mix?
Yes, it's your him.
Scarlet, crimson, oxblood. I see lips full.
Somehow that red goes behind. Oh, there we go. Three more.
Quite the noble color.
Yes, I thought you would like that.
Splendid. The sky over Toussaint. Voila. Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder.
Okay.
My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual
Yes.
battle between good and evil, and defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil.
Hey,
The dualistic nature of
I sense a little judgment.
And defiance.
Yes? How
It's
might
art,
I
you guys. It's art.
it must be something famous, I think. Such talent.
Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Oh, God.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful
Oh,
punch.
bad idea.
Built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Not like this. Oh, it's gone already. Oh, this must be the pantomime.
It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and the other fun. What else would they think of? If they can't agree, they want to cut the line. Like you, constant struggle.
This place is happening.
Bloody colorful, that's what.
I want to get like really involved, but
I shall go. Or perhaps I will.
Good to see you, Geralt.
something going on in there, and I want to be a part of it.
It's on everyone's lips. Fod. Leave us be.
Oh, did I interrupt?
Please leave. This is a private alcove.
Okay, I can see that.
Celia never should have performed. We are busy. We wish to be alone.
Are you
Please,
serious?
leave. As for them,
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, cool, dolphins. Chubby
How
dolphins.
beautiful. The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
Impressive.
I do wonder how he does it. Okay, so we need to find the woman with the stage play. The besotted witcher.
And copulation.
Night thick as mud envelops a dense wood. A full moon hangs in the sky above the trees. Note, scenography must include a representation of the full moon. Wolves howl plaintively in the distance. A witcher walks through the woods in careful measured strides. He wields a silver blade in his hands. The witcher says, "Gods damn all, the moon is at its fullest. Long have I awaited this night. 3 weeks have I spent in that foul pit, all to catch a lone werewolf. At least the miller's daughter helped me while away the time. In fact, I leave only with a certain sense of regret. Perchance I should take her with me." We hear the snap of breaking behind the witcher. He turns around swiftly, his guard raised. He spies the werewolf. "I've got you now, beast," Werewolf says. "Ah!" Werewolf removes his mask. The witcher can see it is the miller's daughter. He's astonished, does not know what to do. She says, "Well, what now? Will you kill me, or perhaps you'll take me with you?" No, you'll most likely dead. Okay, let's see. Before we search the rest of these alcoves.
Do you know my favorite?
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
Okay, let's see if there's any other festivities that we can take part in. I think we still need to watch these guys for some reason. Let's see if they do anything different. They've been having this invisible tug of war for hours, it seems.
She ought to be in one of the alcoves.
Yeah, I mean, like, these guys aren't doing anything. Okay, let's go look. Oh, hello.
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Kaviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
It's a great portrait.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
Really?
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
Which were?
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
Not gonna lie, wouldn't mind being at that session.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Cintrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Cintrian noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
Chill
As
out.
she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
This guy is a little salty.
Need I remind you that neither did you.
Okay, everybody, clear a path. Apparently, I can't do anything. These mines are not happening.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
Looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow its way of numbing their existential pain.
I do not even wish to comment.
To the work's ultimate meaning.
The first steps of Matilda. Oh yeah, that looks like a bird. Excuse me. Is it leading up here?
The great one. But he's a dancer.
I don't think so. Here we go. Oh, perhaps behind. Nope.
Such talent. Exception, true. Would have ever loved to meet him. It's a shame it didn't happen.
Need I remind you that neither did you.
But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come. Don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
Brother dearest, trust me.
I love that when people are like, how can you be so sure? Just trust me.
Sorry, only
Okay.
artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
Uh-oh.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Well, that is convenient.
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
You seen Cecilia Bellant?
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
Cintrian?
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
Nice.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Hey, this guy's good.
Quickly, upstairs.
Connections. Okay, so we can't go in the other doors. Whoa. Whoa.
That must be Cecilia.
That's not what I was expecting to walk in on.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Okay, I'll do it. This went from party mode to panic.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
Anything else in here that might give us any clues? It's doubtful. You can see
Bloody
the handprint.
handprint. It's his. Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever.
Maybe should have got rid
Must
of
be
the platform.
pretty strong, too. Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil. Footprints, made by soiled boots. Must have climbed this ladder.
Can we... Oh, there we go.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
Is he injured as well, maybe? There's no blood that we're following, but...
Bloodstains.
Maybe. Or he ran into somebody in here and killed them as well.
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this, must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle.
Yeah, okay. So where's the body? The hell?
Sconce is bent. Smeared with blood. Someone
it's
tried to grab
attached.
it.
Looks like he went out this way, but let's check the rest of the place.
Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
Oh, look, there's like a safe in the back there?
Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like.
Come on.
Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out?
I bet you they fell out.
Jewel was in the box, it seems. Cintrian tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Cintrian must have been the flyer.
Oh. Oh.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Cintrians killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer.
I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail.
That's probably a great idea.
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What
Oh,
did you
she
do?
caught him. Okay.
Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me,
So, I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman?
No,
in a
because it's
frock
dumb.
rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Someone has been taking self-defense courses.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
What's so special
Why,
about
that's
this
the
thing?
heart of Toussaint.
Oh,
Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it many years ago from a young woman.
what's the significance?
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
So he knew what he was looking for. Targeted.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Cintrian must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
What's Duntine exactly?
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Okay, we're gonna have to check into it.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
There's something going on here.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
Yeah, like we're not getting the full truth or something.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on.
Oh.
Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Sonreal and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether.
Yeah, or it could not be.
My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
Do you think she's involved? Let's find out why she was banished first.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Sienna.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Sienna knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother.
It's like sinister.
Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother.
What?
She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
And you think she might be involved somehow?
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys. But I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Sienna received it from father as a gift, at a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
Certainly
a
an
fallen
interesting
princess
theory.
satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Sienna is there, you must find her.
Okay.
No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
Easier said than done, but I'll do my
I'll
best.
find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis!
Whoa!
What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eriten.
Whoa.
An arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the
What?
witch's hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit.
What?
So I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
Oh, Oriana.
Witcher,
Interesting.
I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Known each other for ages, hey?
Seem surprised. Why?
I never would have suspected Regis to find common ground with a witcher.
Uh-huh.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect.
Yeah, it does, but...
Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only 2 options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
This is
I
intense.
wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Oh, death laugh.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
We've got a few questions, obviously.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher,
And the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
Man, this is so intertwined. How do you know Oriana?
Oriana? She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in...
I think she's a vampire.
I can't begin to tell you in how long.
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
They're alluding to the fact that they've known each other for so long. That has to be... They both said it.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we know where we need
Now
to go.
listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
I do trust
Alone.
Regis, though.
That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Detlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish this second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out? You have exceptional friends. This Detlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
It's understating it a bit. Did he say anything?
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them
Not
at
gonna like
Count
that.
Lacroix Mill. It stands along the Saône Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Guess we're not going to argue. Well, things just got interesting.